Today I'm going to do a kind of like a get ready with me. I think I'm going to do a voiceover, but don't quote me to it. I don't ever know until I actually get in to edit the videos what I'm going to do. But I wanted to do this look that I had on in my June favorites video because so many people requested to see it. And it's using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Again, I love this palette. And a couple other things I mentioned in my favorite. I will say I'm still kind of experimenting with my lighting, and I changed it up depending on whether I was close up or back. I turned my ring light on, I turned it off. So you'll have to tell me down in the comment section what you like, you know, how the lighting looks to you. I had a couple of people say that they preferred this lighting as opposed to my other background because I'm not as washed out. So hopefully that is pretty consistent throughout the video. Let me know if you have any questions. I really hope you enjoy this look. So if you are interested to see how I got the look that I was wearing in my June favorites video, just keep on watching. So the very first thing I'm gonna do is start out with the Too Faced Hangover RX. For some reason my skin was really dry this day, so I wanted to put that on before I started my eye makeup. I got the Boing concealer from Benefit in like a set from Sephora, and I don't like it under my eyes, so I've been using it as an eye primer and I really enjoy it. So I'm putting that on my eyes and then I'm going to set it with Tempera in the palette. And then I'm going to go in with Golden Ochre, and I'm going to use my Morphe E27 brush, which is my favorite brush to use for my transition color. And I'm just going to blend this out kind of above my crease as the very first transition color we're using. Go in with Raw Sienna, and I'm just going to take my smaller Morphe brush, M514, and I'm going to concentrate that more on the actual crease. Some of it will come down on the lid, but I'm not worried about that because it will be covered up. But I just want it to be a little bit more precise than that first Golden Ochre color. I'm going to take Red Ochre on my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to concentrate this on the outer half of my lid, and I'll take a little bit of it up in the crease. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to go over some of it, at least the edges, with my lid color. Then I'm going to take the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in the color Moonlight, and I'm just going to put that on the first half of my lid that I don't have the Red Ochre on, and I'm going to top that with the color Primavera in the palette. Now I'm taking Cypress Umber on my Idelium Tools pencil brush, and I'm just going to put it in the very outer V, and then I'm going to blend everything together with a clean blending brush. I'm going to clean up under my eyes, and then I'm going to do my liner and lashes off camera, but I am using the L'Oreal Lacquer Liner in black and my Salon Perfect 615 lash. I'm going to start with the face, and I'm going to be priming with the Cover FX Anti-Aging Primer. Then I'm going to go in with my Lorac Sheer Porefection foundation, and this is in the color PS4. And I'm just taking 2 pumps of that on the back of my hand and blending it out with my Beauty Blender. I'm going to take my beloved Giorgio Armani Master Corrector in Orange and conceal my dark circles. And then I'm going to take the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in light neutral and use this under my eyes as my concealer. And I'm also going to put it on the bridge of my nose, forehead, Cupid's bow and chin, like always, and blend out with a Beauty Blender. Now this next product, I cannot tell you how much I love this product. Everybody's been talking about the Cover FX enhancer drops in the highlighting shades, but I haven't heard much about the bronzing shades, and this is in the color Sunset. And I'm going to use this as my cream bronzer, and it totally transforms my face, in my opinion. I love this stuff. I do have to work with it like one section of my face at a time because it does dry pretty quickly. Now I'm going to go back in and set my under eyes with the IT Cosmetics Pores No More Loose Powder. I did not like this to set my under eyes. It messed with my highlighter later on. It just was not my favorite. I've got to repurchase my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I'm going to set my entire face with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Powder in the color Medium. Then I'm going to bronze up my face with my Nars Laguna bronzer and my Bobbi Brown brush that I featured in my favorites. Take the Tarteist Contour Palette by Tarte, and I'm going to take the two contour shades, mix them together on my Morphe M530 brush. And I'm just going to concentrate that on the back of my cheekbones and my temple area. Then I'm going to take the two lightest colors in the palette, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques. I think it's the contour brush, it's the number 300, and I'm just going to clean up the bottom of my contour on my cheek with these powders. Now I'm going to take the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Bronzer Powder in Highlight 01. There's nothing matte about it. It's probably my favorite highlight of all time. And I'm just going to highlight on my cheekbones, bridge of my nose, and tip of my nose, and Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to take Tarte's blush, the Amazonian Clay Blush in Peaceful, and use that. Just a really pretty shimmery peachy pink color. And as always, I'm going to go in with my Hourglass Dim Light Powder to buff everything out. And I buffed and buffed and buffed and buffed. Now I'm going to take my Pharmacy Hydrating Mist and Setting Spray that I featured in my favorites as well, and I'm going to spray that on my face. Now I'm taking the Cypress Umber again on my Wayne Goss number 5 brush, and I'm going to really put a thick line of this on my lower lash line. When I do a wing liner and a more dramatic look, I like to do a thicker, more smoked out lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in, I'm going to mix the colors Golden Ochre and Raw Sienna, and I'm going to buff that line out. I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs Fine Liner Liner Pencil, holy cow, that's a mouthful, and Tightline and Waterline with this pencil. I'm going to take Kat Von D's Thunderstruck, which I also featured in my favorites, and put that in the corner of my eyes to highlight. And then I'm going to take my MAC Extend to Play Gigablack Lash Mascara for my lower lash line, or lower lashes. For lips, I'm going to take the Essence Lip Liner in the color In the Nude, and I'm going to line my lips. And I'm going to use the Sephora Rouge Cream Lipstick in Ingenuos. And I'm going to top that with the Rouge Shine lipstick in number 2. And that, my friends, is the final look. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have a very blessed day.